How did you realize your entire group had been working on completely different projects for weeks? 3 weeks of "yeah, I'm on it" had lulled me into a false sense of teamwork. I brought a clean We Battles poster, arrows sharp enough to salute. Liam arrived hugging a civil rights slideshow like it had a heartbeat. Mateo dumped a forest's worth of French Revolution notes onto the coffee table. Jenna rolled up with women's rights and glitter bubble letters that could run for office. We stared like 4 tabs opening at once. Jenna said, "Wait, you guys weren't doing women's rights." Liam said, "Civil rights." Mateo said, "Vive la something." I pointed at tanks and whispered, "Wrong war. It was due tomorrow." And the cat sneezed judgment. We tried to merge, which is code for arguing with markers. Jenna wrote quick merge plan in warrior cursive. She drew arrows from tanks to protests to guillotines to suffrage and hoped the universe agreed. Liam pulled up slide 1, a businessman with a megaphone for no reason. Mateo said he symbolized the estate's general if you squinted and forgave. I printed photos. The printer coughed blank pages and a tire coupon. Aaron texted, "I did Mesopotamian economics. Where does it go?" We stared into the abyss. Jenna typed email, then closed her eyes like she had negotiated with fate. We built transitions out of string and denial, from revolution to suffrage. We wrote a new cry for liberty, from Dubwe to civil rights. We wrote after one war, another war. The cat sat on the heading like a furry principal. At 1, Jenna's mom asked what our project was, and we answered 4 subjects in harmony. At 2, the glue clogged and the scissors vanished under taxes. At 3, Aaron emailed a Hammurabi quote that was not Hammurabi. We let it ride. By 4, our mega board said the people versus power, and looked confident enough to lie. We slept for a blink. Morning arrived like grating. Mrs. Park smiled like she could smell panic through drywall. We asked to present one section. She said, "Comprehensive, please." My spirit transferred schools. Liam opened with momentum of citizen action. The clicker betrayed him. A tank filled the screen. The class gasped during the bus boycott. Liam said, "State power," like that was the plan. Mateo donned a donut box crown and summoned the guillotine slide too early and too loud. Half the class laughed, half accidentally learned. Jenna stitched suffrage into chaos with candidate energy. The projector showed a clay tablet. From the back, Aaron stood and yelled, "Cuneiform," like he'd been waiting years. Mrs. Park leaned forward as if we were a science experiment with snacks. We started speedrunning history. I sprinted from Normandy to Selma on one breath and regret. Liam converted Jim Crow into a pie chart mid-sentence. Mateo read a quote so fast it turned into percussion. Phones were out. The room was a comedy club with a syllabus. We unfurled the people versus power and revealed a cat paw print across the middle like fate cosine. I said, "As you can see, history is a conversation." And the projector froze on terror. The room roared. Someone yelled sequel, and Mrs. Park said, "Ambitious scope," which is teacher for nice try. The grade posted as a generous group C with parentheses for creativity. I opened the group chat to rally the troops. Aaron beat me to it with 4 words. "Yeah, I'm off it."